Mic'd up.
Stay away from me.
Yes.
So who did somebody just go in the video room then?
Chad did. Yep. All right, good toss. We have Mike, Andrew, and Jim starting out. Good rotation, Mike. Andrew picked it up nicely. And we have a foul at 19-12. Good rotation, Mike. Let's see if we can get that rotation over in advance of setting that ball screen, now that we can see what Oregon is trying to do. Okay, we have a foul at 17:50. We have a question from the coach regarding verticality of the defender. Force a rotation here. Whenever they run that pick and roll and the ball settles, we want to have two officials ball side. Coming down as the new lead, our goal is to get to the end line and be that back line of defense. The C and the T will take care of any pressure in the back court until the ball settles in the front court. 15:55, we have an out of bounds on the end line. We want to let the lead take the out of bounds for any end line.
C's can't stand so still.
Yep. C, move to improve. Let's take a look at the C moving to improve.
They're standing like they're in cement and they're just turning their head as like shit moves.
Okay, little thing, when we're reporting a foul, we want to set the ball down and make sure that we have the table's full attention reporting that foul.
You never had control enough to know whether that was going there. That's just my opinion. I'd have been easy out of bounds.
We have a question with the foul call at 13:45, whether or not that was a shooting foul or was it a foul on the gather. Good hustle to be the new lead. When we're running down to be the new lead, we don't want to turn our head completely. We want to make sure we're taking a glance back at the action coming towards us. Question on that play regarding a foul call, 12:30 left in the first half. Did the contact occur prior to the player being in his habitual shooting motion? And should we have counted that basket? Good hustle, the new lead. Our eyes as a C are located off ball. Good job. Good rotation by the lead. In advance of the pick and roll, we know what the offense is trying to do. We have a foul call at 10:40 left in the first half. One thing to clarify, when we say white ball underneath, we can say white ball end line. One thing we can take a look at doing when we're going to be the new lead is to cut the distance between our travel from the previous trail to the new lead. Can we shorten that route so it's not so much of a banana curl? make sure we watch airborne shooters. We're watching them to the ground completely, and any contact regarding an airborne shooter would constitute a shooting foul. Good call at 7:30. We had contact on a rebound displacement. Now, when we call that foul, we're going to stay table side.
You did not have a that ball. Reed had the over the back, and we had two other guys that should have had that. I didn't know if he got it.
We had a question regarding the lead making the call on the previous foul. Does that look better from the trail or the C making that call? It appeared definitely to be a foul, but would the perception have been better had the lead pass on that and let the C or the T come and get that? Good rotation. When the ball settles to the other side, we want to begin our rotation to the other side. As the lead, we want to mirror where the ball is at when we're rotating. We want to go from A to B to C. A is our starting point. B is free throw line extended. C is when we've completed the rotation. Excuse me, lane line. Should be lane line, not free throw line extended. Good mirror on the made three-point shot. Watch our eyes as the lead. Calling across the paint as the lead. We're going to be more accurate if we let the C officiate that play across the paint. Trust the C to make that call. If you're the lead, can we rotate over and get in position where we have two officials on ball side? 2:49 remaining in the first half, and we have free throws. Basket. We want to report that first before we report the foul. Count the basket, then we go into reporting the foul and shooting one shot. When we're going to become the new lead, our job is to get to the end line. Let the C and the T take care of any action in the backcourt. Okay, we put the ball in play before the C was perhaps ready and had finished their foul reporting. The C is going to stay table side after reporting that foul. We have a foul at 1:59. Good call. Definitely had two hands on a ball handler. We have questions from the coach and from the defender regarding that contact. Let's make sure we answer those questions and we can take the whistle out of our mouth while we do that. Good eyes as the lead, focusing on the rebounding action and the post play, letting the trail officiate the three-point shot. There's 32 seconds remaining in the first half. We have the clock not started, not picked it up yet. Now the clock is running. As a crew, we need to be good clock managers. Make sure we are all responsible for the clock. Good no call. And that's the first half buzzer. start the second half, we have Matt, Grant, and Mike. Good strong whistle on the foul call at 18:37. Let's look at our positioning as the trail official on a free throw. Looks like we're about even with where the C was positioned. Okay, we've got the ball settling on one side. Could we have initiated a rotation there? Lead, what are you watching? Our goal for rotations is to keep C off the ball so the C can do his job. And as the trail and the lead, we have two officials on ball side. Let's look at, we have a foul at 17:30, our depth as the lead. Can we initiate a rotation so we get ball side knowing we have a competitive matchup with the post player opposite the lane? Again, our goal is to get two officials on the ball side. Let's look at our responsibility as the lead is to get to the end and be that backline defense. We had a long pass and we were caught about at the free throw line where we were still moving at the time of the contact. Something to look at, can we get to the end line first and be in position to accept that play? Let's look at our hustle as the C getting to that new spot. Perception is reality. One of the things the WIA will look at is NHS approved signals. Let's make sure we're using approved signals when we're reporting a foul. I would be careful on using the word reach. Perhaps a better word would be contact, hand check, something we can take from the rule book. Okay, we have a competitive matchup between white 33 and orange 6. Excuse me, white 23 and orange 6. Let's keep an eye on that matchup as the rest of the second half progresses. In our communication with the coaches, let's remember that everything we say should be in response to a question. If a coach is making a comment, we want to acknowledge, as long as they're being respectful, and we want to seek understanding. It's always better to try to understand where they're coming from as opposed to arguing. We can understand where they're saying and then explain, this is what I saw, coach. But there are times when it's more appropriate to, especially in transition, to just acknowledge what they're saying. Ball screen, what are we watching? Lead. Good hustle by the crew. C, good job staying put and helping with the press. Now as a C, we can transition and let's hustle to our new spot. The C, we're a little too wide. We want to make sure we know where our home base is, and we want to hustle there once the pressure is cleared. We had subs coming in, and we also had a held ball, alternating possession. Let's make sure that we first get the possession arrow correct. We know which way the ball's coming before we bring the subs in. Slow down. On an out of bounds, not necessary to give clarification initially. If that's something that we need, we can do that as a secondary signal. But for the most part, we can put our arm up and give a directional signal where the ball is. And then if we need to further clarify, we can give a secondary signal that the ball was tipped out of bounds. Question regarding the legality of the defender and the distance between the defender and the ball handler. Did the ball handler get his shoulders past the defender, and thus the 5-second count was no longer in play? Good NFHS mechanics. sequence of reporting the foul and bringing subs in. Okay, we have 8:40 remaining in the second half. And we have a timeout with 8:37. One thing to take a look at is the lead. Do we need to get sucked into the play when there's a pass going into the paint? Can we stay wide and help with our patience in making that call? Back in play, 8:37. Clock has not moved. Clock has not started. We all need to be aware of the time. Now the clock has started. Essentially 5 or 6 seconds that have run off without the crew catching it. As a crew, we all need to be good clock managers. One thing to look at as the lead is calling across the paint. Our accuracy is going to increase if we stay away from calling across the paint and trust the C if we do not rotate over to make a call. As you either want to rotate over and get in front of that play, or as the C, step down to make that call. We have a foul at 7:50 remaining in the second half. Again, NFHS approved mechanics on reporting. Good job picking up the switch. With 7:30 remaining, did we have displacement by number 34, White, to create space to receive that pass? That's verbiage that we can use with the coach, is displacement. What did he do? He displaced him. Good legality by the defender, good patient whistle, and good no call. Sometimes our best calls are no calls. Good patience. Okay, can we initiate a rotation? Again, getting sucked in as the lead. 6:45 remaining second half. Sucked in as the lead versus staying wide. We have a tie game with 6.5 remaining. The intensity of the game is going to start to ramp up a little bit. Make sure our focus is squared. .620 remaining. Did we have contact on an airborne shooter? catch at 6 minutes remaining. Was it a legal catch, or did he shuffle his pivot feet? Much better to miss a call, especially on a travel, than it is to make one that's not really there. Errors of omission versus commission. Continue to watch the displacement by white 34 and the contact between white 34 and orange 42. We have 4:30 remaining. White is currently leading by 3. You know the time score situation. White's going to be in the bonus on the next foul. Contact between white 23 and orange 23. That's our competitive matchup at the moment as the lead. Remaining. We have a 1-point game. Orange is leading by 1. With 2:20 remaining on a push, make sure we're using approved NHS mechanics. Good patience as the lead. Let's look at our positioning. Can we be closer to the end line as the lead versus out of the picture completely? Will help sell our call if we do have contact, if we're closer to the play. With 1 minute remaining, we're going to have a timeout. Orange is by 1, 58.9 seconds. As a crew, this is a good time to gather, make sure we know time score situation, make sure we know that white is in the bonus on the next orange foul. Seconds, white position, leading by 1. Remember, responsibility of the new lead, get to the end line, be the backline defense. Good. You get a workout in this morning? Okay. Okay, we got 7.2 seconds remaining. We're going to have free throws for orange. Seconds left. We want to make sure we're good clock managers. Off-ball officials can be picking up shooter before and after timeouts, especially. Make sure we get the right shooter on the free throw line. All right, good job, man.